We have a problem, Batman. Gotham needs you again.
Deadpool. Real name, Wade Wilson. Classification, extreme volatility risk. His mind is a battlefield, his body is a weapon, and his presence a disruption to order itself. He isn't just unpredictable, he thrives on unpredictability. Weapon X gave him a healing factor that borders on immortality, but the real experiment was psychological. They shattered his identity and let the fragments rebuild themselves into something unrecognizable. The result is a man who speaks in jokes while holding a severed head. A killer who narrates his own violence. A threat who doesn't believe in consequences. Not because he's cruel, but because he's aware on some level that he's not supposed to exist. He cannot die by conventional means. He cannot be bribed, reasoned with, or intimidated. He is aware of his fictionality, or at least believes himself to be, and this self-awareness makes him immune to many of the psychological tactics I use on others. Pain means nothing to him, time even less. He's fought gods, mutants, and celestial beings, and walked away cracking jokes. I've seen him regenerate from vapor, survive decapitation, and erase an entire timeline just to tell a better joke. He's assassinated entire multiverses and then reset them. He's tried to die and failed, repeatedly. That tells me everything I need to know. If he can't escape this world, he'll try to reshape it. And that makes him one of the most dangerous anomalies I've ever studied. He drifts from city to city with no clear pattern, occasionally acts as a mercenary, a hero, or an irritant, often all in the same hour. He aligns with whatever cause entertains him. He is not loyal to justice, he's loyal to impulse. I've placed biometric trackers in high-density urban areas, tuned to his unique metabolic radiation signature. His cells move faster than normal human biology. When he's near, I get a pulse. I've tied them to facial recognition systems across multiple black market databases. Deadpool's mistake is that he wants to be seen. The more noise he makes, the easier it is to narrow him down. The challenge isn't finding him. It's deciding what to do. I won't rely on brute force. The moment you think you've beaten him, he's already writing your obituary on the wall in spray paint. Physical confrontation will be my last resort. The key is destabilization. Not of him, of his environment. I'll start by hijacking his communication feeds, messages from allies that never existed, contracts he never signed, confusing narratives that force him to question what mission he's on, if any. Next, psychological disruption. Feeding false memories into his known information channels. Planting rumors about events he missed. Creating friction with people he believes are real. He questions everything, but the one thing he rarely doubts is that he was involved. I will weaponize that assumption. What do you think, Alfred?
If he's as unhinged as you say, sir, then the trick isn't outsmarting him. It's convincing him it was his idea all along. That may be your greatest challenge. He may want chaos, but I suspect he fears being forgotten more than anything.
Exactly. His ego is my way in. I'll create a false villain. A mystery figure said to be more unkillable than Deadpool, more chaotic, more famous. A narrative he can't resist proving wrong. If I can bait him into chasing that ghost, I can lead him into a trap of his own making. A stage designed for a final act he thinks he wrote. A reality show he thinks he's directing. While he's distracted, I'll activate electromagnetic null fields to disable his weapon, then a neurological echo chamber, repeating his own voice back at him, out of sync. It won't stop him, but it will irritate him enough to slow him down. That's when I strike. Containment will require regeneration inhibitors. I've been working with synthetic molecules that disrupt his cellular rebuilding. Not permanently, but long enough to immobilize him. Once weakened, I'll seal him inside a chronoloop stasis pod. Reality slowed to a crawl. Inside, 1 second becomes a year. It won't kill him, but it will hold him and give the world a break. Should he escape, backup plans are in place. AI programs built to imitate his speech patterns, creating confusion and delay. Fabricated memories set to trigger under stress. Psychological loops designed to trap him in his own sense of purpose, or lack thereof. If I fall, Protocol Chimera activates. A complete reboot of his timeline. Records deleted. Allies turned cold. Mentions scrubbed from public consciousness. He'll wander a world that no longer acknowledges his presence. And in a reality where no one laughs, Deadpool loses power. Because his strength isn't just his healing factor, it's attention, applause. The idea that he matters. Strip that away, and he starts to rot from the inside out. He thinks he's the punchline to everyone else's story. But the truth is, no story can survive when he takes over the narrative. He's not a clown. He's a virus in the shape of a man. And viruses don't get redemption arcs. They get quarantined. I don't hate him. I don't even fear him. But I will stop him. Because when someone breaks the rules of reality just to hear themselves talk, someone has to press mute. In 5